So the big news last week, obviously, the biggest news in pro wrestling for a long time, Vince McMahon has retired from the WWE. After 41 years of being in charge, he is no longer the CEO of the company that is his daughter, along with President Nick Khan. They're both co-CEOs, and Triple H, his son-in-law, the husband of Stephanie, the guy who was head of talent relations as well now, and the guy who was in charge of the NXT creative for a very long time, the Black and Gold brand, when NXT was good. He is in charge of the creative now for Raw and SmackDown, which is a bright spot, right now for the WWE. This is a big W for WWE, in my opinion, because Triple H, even though all of his ideas were always the best in NXT Black and Gold, a lot of it was very, very good. Like back when NXT was on for an hour a week on the network, building up to the big takeover shows before one of the big four main roster pay-per-views, they were always something I look forward to, and I always used to watch them, take over before Rumble and take over before Mania and SummerSlam, Survivor Series, etc. They were always told stories, built up for 2-3 months, and we always had fantastic feuds. A memorable one obviously being Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa. We had fantastic NXT title matches, Aleister Black against Andrade and Johnny Gargano and Adam Cole. We had classic NXT matches at them takeovers, and Triple H booked them very, very well over the years. So hopefully now that he's in charge of the main roster, we start to see small changes, but we're not going to see them straight away. I know people expect it. Vince is gone now, Triple H is in charge, let's go. That's what people want. But right now, I think people are just slowly getting into these roles. Obviously, it's a big job to fill for Triple H. This is a show that Vince has done for 40 years. It's going to take some adjusting, These people are in new roles now, so they're going to have to adjust to these roles. Obviously, see the lay of the land, see what they want to do with certain talent, if they're going to bring anybody in or do something with bringing people up from NXT, switching the roster. It's a big change, So it's not going to all happen overnight. And we had Raw on Monday night, and Raw, it had a few good spots, but also at the same time it was same old, but I wasn't expecting anything, too different, because like I said, it's the go-home show to SummerSlam. All them stories are basically set now going into the pay-per-view, so hopefully after SummerSlam we start to see things not start to change, but the wheels in motion for things to start to change, things start to look a little bit different, the style of the wrestling's a bit different, the style of the stories, and then we see different people get more of a chance. Like the joke's been online that if Triple H had his way, Tommaso Ciampa would be there with the Roman Reigns spot, because he was a big fan of Tommaso Ciampa in NXT, and right now he's just been a bit of a lackey for The Miz, which I think he's better than that. But yeah, I think we're going to see different guys get an opportunity under Triple H, because this is his creative now. Like, Vince is not there. Well, I think Vince is still going to have some sort of an input. I know it says that he's not involved with creative anymore at all, but he is still a 51% stakeholder in this company. So I think he's just not going to let go like that, He's just not going to cut ties and say, yeah, bye, I'm leaving this now to you, I'm off to retire. I think he's still going to have certain input in certain things, because like I said, he is the majority shareholder in this company. This is still his company until he sells to whoever he sells it to. So even though Triple H is in charge of the TV now, I still feel like Vince is still going to be putting his input into these shows as well, for the most part anyway, for a little while. But then at the same time, we do need the change. We do need different styles of shows, because Monday Night Raw has been stale for a long time. 3 hours is a slog to watch Monday Night Raw. I find myself skipping so much of Monday Night Raw because some of it is just totally unnecessary. Like when you have these matches, these single matches, and they turn into impromptu 6-man tags and stuff like that. It's just not interesting to me. I want to see storylines. I want to see proper feuds. I want to see storytelling at its finest, and I want to see big matches for them storylines to get blown off to. Pause. That sounded weird. Pause. But anyway, yeah, we're not going to have big changes overnight, but at the same time, the change needs to come. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not going to happen overnight, but hopefully it comes. Hopefully it's not the same old, even with different people in charge, because we don't need that in 2022. Vince McMahon, in my opinion, outstayed his welcome. 10 years too long. I feel like Vince should have retired a while ago. But obviously Vince is who he is. This is his company. This is his life. A lot of people said he would have died doing this. Obviously, if these allegations didn't come out, and obviously I'm not going to get into that because it's been talked to death. We already know what's happening, and it will take too long to explain everything about it. But we all know the gist of it right now. So for him to retire, people are saying more stuff's going to come out. So at the minute, these people, they've still got that in the back of their minds as well. Obviously, Vince is under the microscope. He's still the majority shareholder of this company. So they're just going day by day right now. They're just trying to set a plan, hopefully, and get this show, back on track and get it into the future and get some changes. Because, Monday Night Raw is a big show. There's a lot of money behind it. Same with SmackDown, Fox, and the USA Network expect quality programming. And money's not going to be a problem with the WWE. WWE make more money every single year. But it's just the creative and the TV that really does need a change. But hopefully we get to see them changes over the next few months when everyone finds their feet. At the same time, I'm not one of these people who's going to complain straight away that we're not seeing massive changes, because obviously this is all a process, and we'll see in the future changes are going to probably happen. But until then, we're just going to have to wait and see. So yeah, comment below in the comment section. What do you guys think about Triple H being in charge of the WWE now in terms of the creative? Stephanie McMahon, the CEO, along with Nick Khan. Comment below in the comment section. What do you guys want to see? Do you want to see characters come back in? Do you want to see the old NXT black and gold style of wrestling? Do you want to see just more storylines, more hard-hitting matches? Comment below in the comment section. I'm out.